So Sony jumped out there and made these super unique looking earbuds. Now I always love testing out and reviewing earbuds that are completely different than what's on the market today. And I love Sony's attempt to innovate in this earbud space. But there's one reason why I can't recommend these earbuds. Stick around. Let's talk about this for a second.
Want to see some love? It's love day. I'm showing people love out here on the court.
What's going on YouTube? Nicholas here with Tech Love TV. We don't discriminate and we believe all tech deserves some love. Okay people, so today in front of me I have the new Sony LinkBuds. Now these came out, I want to say maybe about a week or two ago. I first saw these on iJustine's page. Shout out iJustine, very dope tech YouTuber. Now before I get into more specifics about these LinkBuds, I just want to let you know that I have been in contact with a company called ARTI. And what this company does, they're able to bring up 3D images on video. So I can show you images in a different way. So the company that I work with, let me get this on the screen, is called ARTI, as you can see right here from this rotating image. So they have a bunch of these images already preloaded, or I can upload my own images. In this video and moving forward in future videos, if you see an image like this pop up, it's by this company. With that being said, these Sony LinkBuds come in two different colors. You do have hold up, wait for it. You do have a white color, as you can see right here, and then you also have a black color. No, and then you also have this gray color right here. You can definitely see the definition of the rounded drivers right here. You have your Sony logo on the outside. This is kind of difficult for me to do, but you have your Sony logo on the outside of each earbud. And let me go back to the previous image. And as you can see on this version right here, you have the inside of the earbuds is where the speaker grill will be. Like I said, moving forward, I'm working with this company called ARTI, and I'll be bringing you more images like these in future videos. You can pick these up for around $180, and as always, I have the links in the description down below. Now, quickly going around this box, as you can see on the front side, you do have an image of your LinkBuds right there, which is a very, very unique design, which I'll get into more in a little bit. On the back side, it tells you what it's made for iPhone, Alexa built in, Google. Also, you can use it on Android just as well. I'll show you that later on in this video. And also it talks about the battery life on top of the case, on top of the box right here. It's 5.5 hours on a single charge with additional 12 hours with the charging case for a total of 17.5 hours. And then also what you will notice is that is an all paper box. So a lot of companies, since Apple started doing it, they're going away from adding plastic into their box, I guess trying to save the world, one earbud at a time. I applaud the effort. I'm not downplaying it whatsoever. When you first open this box up, you will be greeted with 1, 2, 3 setup. So it talks about scan this QR code to download the app. It talks about how to get a good fit, and it talks about how to connect these to your mobile device. Underneath that, you will also get a guide that shows your different wing tips right here. There's 5 in all. You have an extra small, a medium, large, and an extra large. And the main reason why I cannot, but no, I'll get into that later. And then underneath that, you do have your charging case right here with the earbuds already pre-installed. I'll get to that in a little bit. Pull this box out right here. Comes with a bunch of paperwork, which I do believe that Sony could probably cut back on this paperwork right here because they do have a very dope app. So all of this can just be inside the app, and I do believe all of it is inside the app, so I think that they're wasting paper right here. It should just be like one piece of paper right here that says, hey, check the app for anything you need. But I guess if the app's not working properly, you probably want to go back to this. But I think if they force people to just start looking stuff up in the app or go online to look stuff up online, then this could just all go away. You also get your charging cable right here, and this charging cable is a USB type A to a USB type C charging cable. And here are your additional wing tips. And here are your additional wing tips right here. And as you can see, let me try and get a close up of this. And as you can see, these are how your wing tips look right here. It's very important to get the right fit, and I will go over that in a little bit. If you don't pick the right wing tip for these earbuds, it's just gonna be all bad. I promise you, it's gonna be all bad. And that's everything you get inside the box. So let me go ahead and set this stuff to the side and go into the charging case. So as you can see right here, this is your Sony charging case right here. Very, very small, compact design. Compare them, put them side by side with the AirPods Pro. I would say the AirPods Pro case is bigger, but it's slimmer. But overall, these Sony LinkBuds case is very, very small and compact size. You would not complain about the size of these earbuds. On the back side right here, you do have your Bluetooth pairing button and also your USB-C charging port. Now this case right here is not wirelessly charging. I think that should be like a standard nowadays in 2022 for any earbuds that come out, or if you're shopping for earbuds, the standard that you're looking for, unless you just really rock with a company, should be have wirelessly charging in your earbud case. On the front side of this case, as you can see, you do have a push button right here. You push this button up, it releases the lid, and you also have an indicator light on the front side right there as well. Opening this up, this is exactly how it would look on the inside. Now the lid door on here is not held closed by a magnet. It's actually by this latch that I just showed you. But the earbuds, they are held in here with the combination of magnets and a latch, so it's very secure. You flip it upside down, it will not fall out. And let me show you what I'm talking about. So if you see, let me show you if you can see. Let me go put some lotion on here. I'll be back. Sorry about that, people. I was doing it up close on my camera. I noticed that my hands were ashy as hell, so I had to take a break and go get some moisturizer to put on these. But anyways, I'm back. So like I said earlier, as you can see right here, you do have this notch right here, which is a latch. If I can tilt it this way, so there's a notch right there, and then on the inside of the earbud right here, let me see if I can get this. So now the notch on the inside of the case will fit right inside of the earbud right here. I couldn't find the charge time it would take to charge the earbuds in the case back up completely, but with the USB Type-C charger port on the back side, I would say maybe about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours max to charge this up completely. These do have Bluetooth 5.2 in them. Codecs is SBC and AAC. These are IPX4 rated, and you cannot listen to these individually. You only can listen to the right one at a time. If you try to put the right one in the case and listen to the left one, the connection will cut off. Now these do have DSEE inside of them, which stands for Digital Sound Enhancement Engine, which is a technology developed by Sony to enhance the sound quality of compressed audio files by restoring high-range sound removed by the compression process. By activating the DSEE sound enhancement feature, you can hear a rich and natural sound, which is almost exactly like the original source, and I'll show you exactly where to activate this inside the app. As you can see, this is an open sound, open ring design. It's very unique. I haven't seen anything like this on the channel before. I've never tested out anything like this. So when I first saw these, I was like, I need to get my hands on those. I need to see how those actually sound. Now, as you can see, if I do a close-up right here, you will see this part right here is the portion that goes by your ear hole, which the sound, you can see the little holes, that's the speaker right there. And then you also have your auto detection sensor. You have your replaceable wingtip right here. These are very, very, very different from anything I've tested out. And I was excited to get these in my hand simply because they're just new, innovative, like I said earlier. But I gotta be honest with you people, trying to get the proper fit out of these, maybe I just don't have the patience, or maybe they're just not made for my ears, but I went through every single wingtip. Trying to get the proper fit out of these was very, very frustrating, to say the least. Now, I think I finally got the hang of it, probably about after 30 minutes of switching wingtips out. But just off of the frustration I went through to try to find the correct wingtip, I don't know, it just left a bad taste in my mouth. I do see people getting frustrated with trying to get the proper fit out of these. So that's just my opinion. I'm gonna show you this app on Pixel 6 Pro. I'm just gonna run through some important things that I think you should know about the app. If you want a full rundown of the app, go ahead and click this YouTube card right here. If the YouTube card is not here yet, it's because I haven't finished making that video. Okay, so once you've completely charged these earbuds up, what you wanna do is go ahead and download the Sony Headphones Connect app, which is this icon right here. This is your main screen right here. This is the status screen. It gives you the battery life of both earbuds and also the case right here. If you go over to the sound tab, you do have your equalizer in the second area right under speak to chat. And if you hit the arrow down, you have all these different customizable equalizers right here. So let me go ahead and start from the beginning. You can have it off, bright, excited, mellow, relaxed, vocal, treble boost, bass boost, speech, manual, custom 1, and custom 2. And if you click on the gear icon at the bottom, let's just say you like treble boost. You click on the gear icon at the bottom, but maybe you want a little bit more bass. You just move this slider up and it'll automatically make it a manual, and you hit back and it will save it as a manual one. There is a bunch of options when it comes to EQ in here. I know this is an open sound earbud, so you're not going to get the greatest lows out of here, but the option is here to try and make the sound as best as possible for an open sound earbud, for an open back, an open ring earbud, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. So at the bottom of this tab right here is where you will go ahead and choose your DSEE option. I have it on auto. And then also underneath systems, this is where you will set your button function. So if I click the gear icon, it shows the left and the right at the very top. You click the function area right here, it says playback control, and you have volume control, select song, voice assist function, Google Assistant, Amazon Alexa, quick access, and non-assign. And that's what I wanted to show you about the app. Like I said before, you can check the description down below or the YouTube card at the beginning of this section for a full rundown of this app right here. Okay, people, so now for sound quality. Obviously, you're not going to get the greatest sound quality out of these because they're open ring earbuds, but you do get very, very good highs for these, very decent mid-tones out of these. The lows is where you're going to suffer the most. But if you're the type of person that wants to be more connected with your surroundings and more in tune with what's going on around you, you don't want to keep yourself isolated, then these might be a very good option for you. Inside the app, you can go ahead and customize the EQ to try to get it as close as possible to what you want. But if you do plan on purchasing these earbuds, just get your mind frame set that these aren't going to be the greatest sounding noise canceling earbuds out there, because obviously that's not what these are designed for. Okay, people, so as you're hearing my voice right now, this is how the other person on the other end of a phone call will hear you come through these earbuds. Now, these also have Bluetooth 5.2 in them, which helps out also with the connection to your phone for call quality. So as you can hear right now, I do have ambient noise going on in the background. Life of Pablo by Kanye West. Album still dope no matter what he gets into, what he says. Album is still super dope in my opinion. But I'm gonna let you go ahead and listen to the song in the background, see how much ambient noise this lets in. Please feel free to comment down below if these let in too much noise. I won't find out until post. And that is my call quality test for these Sony LinkBuds earbuds. LinkBuds? Earbuds. LinkBuds. So are they LinkBuds and earbuds? These Sony LinkBuds earbuds. Whatever. So that was my call quality test for these Sony LinkBuds. Okay, so for latency people, funny story, I was testing these out, so I run through all the different music streaming services. YouTube is where I find the most latency issues, but I didn't find any issues with that. But the funny part is I went on Netflix and I put on Money Heist. I wasn't thinking that Money Heist had a voice dub over top of it. I'm just like, oh my God, the latency on these are horrible. And I was like, hold up, this is Money Heist. Let me go ahead and find something else. I thought that was funny. But anyways, test it out. Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, Disney Plus, Apple TV Plus, Hulu, Peacock, you know, all your main movie streaming services, TV streaming services, no latency issues whatsoever. And I also did game on these, Call of Duty Mobile. I did one round, I believe it was not Battle Royale, multiplayer. And there was slight latency issues when it came to mobile gaming on Call of Duty. I was still able to get a one round completed with no issues. But if you are looking for some type of earbuds that have no latency issues whatsoever when it comes to mobile gaming, these are not for you. And that's all I got for you people. That is my full unboxing and first impressions video on these Sony LinkBuds. Now, at the beginning of this video, I said I couldn't recommend these. And the simple reason is because how these earbuds, LinkBuds fit, or the struggle that is involved to get these to fit properly. Don't get me wrong, if you can get these to fit comfortably, then you're good money. Very good sound for an open ear design, dope app, and a very, very unique design. Nothing I've ever seen before. But if you don't have the patience to find the correct fit with the multiple wing tips that they give you, or you're looking for a more secure fit, something that would just fit a little bit properly in your ears and you can feel it, then these might not be for you. That's all I got for you people. As always, this is your first time here or if you found any value in this video, go ahead and smash that subscribe button down below. And don't forget, hit that bell icon so you get notification when I drop my next tech video. Thank you for stopping by the Tech Love channel. My name is Nicholas and I'm out. Peace.